Hello and welcome. So here's the thing. Um, I was watching these new shows that came out yesterday, and they are really interesting, you know. And I said in my reviews, I said on my video 2 days ago that I said I was going to talk about shows that I was really looking forward to since they were drawn into me to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this video. Now, there was one show that caught my interest, and I was really wanted to know what this show really was. I mean, I mean, before I do this, let me just say this. I will do Umisune Pre-Derby Season 2 today, later on. So basically, you're getting not one, but two videos on the same day. I can't do it Wednesday, so you'll get two videos, two reviews in the same day. So, the first one I want to talk about is this show that is a Yuri anime. Now, here's the thing. Adachi no Shiromura hit me. It was a soft romance Yuri anime between Adachi and Shiromura. And I was rooting for them I was rooting for this Yuri anime since it came out. It hit me. It touched my heart. So, if we were to look at all the Yuri animes that came out, what would be your S tier? And I guarantee you, the most common S tier pyramids of Yuri animes will be Valkyrie Drive Mermaid, Citrus for Me, Yuri Yuri, Blooming to You. I look at NTR Trap, that's kind of like be a B tier. Adachi or Shumaro, that would be an A tier. What I'm trying to say is, this Yuri anime, I was kind of intrigued by it firsthand. I mean, it's called, what's this called? Urasekai Picnic, or you call it Other Side Picnic. Now, I watched the first episode, and I kind of had my suspicions on this show. Like, this is a Yuri, but it's also sci-fi. And I'm trying to see how that is kind of work. I mean, normally Yuri anime shows have some action like Akuma no Riddle. Some Yuri animes have like have romance and comedy like the classic Citrus, Bloom Into You, those kind of things. But adding Yuri to a sci-fi thing, that's kind of a tricky thing, you know what I mean? So I didn't know what was the storyline for this. So, like I said, let me start this review of this show. So here's the thing. I watched this show and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is this some kind of Yuri anime? I don't know. I mean, it says Yuri, but I didn't expect from what I'm seeing from this. I mean, a girl wakes up who looks like a boy, and the girl, she reminds me of that. You know what's funny? She reminds me of that girl from A Place Farther Than the Universe. You know, when those four girls go to Antarctica. It's that kind of thing. Or was it Alaska? I forgot. I think it was Antarctica. I think they went to Antarctica. Yeah, it's about that. And she looks like one of the girls. And her name is Sowaro. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me a girl named is Sowaro, like we got a guy, Sowaro from No Game, No Life. One of the most greatest persons ever. And then you put an O in it to make it a female, then you put Sowaro. How ironic is that? I don't get it. But anyway, then all of a sudden she wakes up. And then she stumbles. Then she met a long blonde hair American girl. I don't know if she's American, but long blonde hair girl named Nishina. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, you just met this girl. You throw rock salt at this ghost, whatever this shit is, whatever that is, and then that's it. And I'm like, what's the storyline behind this? I'm confused as you guys. Now here's the thing. Props for the opening. I like how the opening delivers us what we gonna expect. New characters, Sowaro with her blue eye. We don't know what that blue eye can do, and all the guns that Nishina is gonna use. Someone once showed him a shotgun, an AK-47. She even had a pistol. I'm looking forward to see what other guns she's gonna use. And you know, it showed more interesting ghost thing, and I'm like, this ain't Ghostbusters, but it's showing all these other ghost spirits thing. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some kind of, I don't know if it's horror, but the way how they demonstrate this first episode, I'm gonna know more about this storyline behind it. Now, as I continue watching this, it showed them going to the other side. It's like another dimension. Like you got this world, but then you got this world, or then you got this world. See, that's the thing about this show. it's interesting, but it's not telling us what we gonna expect. Like, what's the storyline behind it? It's like every first show, every first episode, it gets you that impression, like, you know what? I want to see that. I want to see what this show can do. What can this first episode demonstrates? Now, I get it. The storyline kind of an off thing because I've read it before. After I watched the episode, it said my anime list, and I was looking for it, and it was like they just go to the other side, full of mysteries, which exists alongside our own. So I'm like, okay, is this so? Basically, we got our world, and then there's the other side, where there's spirits out there, ghosts, all different types of monsters, whatever. So that's what it is. And it's like the other world, it says the other world full of mysteries. Okay, I get that. And for research for profit and to find the important person. See, what is this important person? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out this whole thing. Now the first episode, they just jump right off the ledge. They just jump off. Like we're talking like just straight up, oh, there's a specific room where we punch in the elevator codes. And for every elevator code, it will take us to the other side. So it was like, okay, you press 8. Okay, you press 4. You press 2. And for each elevator that opens, it got these spirit monsters keep coming at you. They look scary. I will say this. The animation of these ghosts look scary. Now, again, I know this video is kind of going to be shorter than I think because I didn't expect this first episode to be that kind of like, what the hell? And it is. I mean, like, it has some scary moments. Like the guy, like they found one dead body with these blue veins, icy veins coming out of his eyes. So I didn't know what the hell that was. But then they fought this wiggly waggly, whatever that is. They start shooting it. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where this leads to a Uranus. I mean, I don't know where this is going to lead to. I mean, they said Yuri. It is a Yuri, but I don't know where that leads to. Maybe later on. I mean, it's not like the first episode glimpsy, like it pops out like, okay, this is the Yuri anime. You know what I mean? Like with Citrus, and I'll put Citrus as an example because that's a prime example. Like the first episode, Citrus hit right off the mark when May kissed Yuzu. You know what I mean? Is that kind of thing. Or when Adachi found her feelings towards Shumura in the first episode. Like that. So I look at the Uriness in this one. It doesn't really click. It doesn't really click. I mean, you got two college girls going to the other side, just looking at the wonders of the world on the other side, full of mysteries solving. You know what I mean? That's it. But I don't know what the storyline is, depending on what's going on. What is the main goal behind this? What did it gain out of it? Truth be told, I didn't find nothing on the plot. The only, like I said, the first episode didn't leave me it left me questions about what is this storyline really is about. And what we got from the first episode, you just got two college girls just going to the other side. And I'm gonna keep bringing up the other side because that's what they call it, the other side. I don't even know what the name of that place is with all the ghosts, but their mysteries and solving this adventurous Uranus of Urasekai picnic. I'd like to see what they go. I like to see what this leads to. So hopefully by then there will be some Uranus involvement and some action, especially Nishino with her guns. Like when the first episode she used a pistol. So there's gonna be some other guns she might use in the long run. Plus how the hell she's running and climbing these high heel shoes. I'm still questioning that. So, and like I said, the ending is really good too. It's soft too. It's getting to that moment. But like I said, the first episode of it didn't really got me saying like, oh my God, this is Yuri. It's just not there yet. And like I said before, I don't know what the plot is of this show. I don't know what it is. But like I said, this is a very interesting show. And let's see where this goes on. So I'll look forward for next week's episode of Other Side Picnic and see how this works. Now remember, guys, as you know, I'm wearing a Black Clover shirt because we got a new opening of Black Clover and today's Tuesday. So props for that. Now later on, it's 12:25 p.m. in New York time anyway. But like I said, it's 12:25. So later on, I'm gonna do a review of Umasune Pretty Derby season 2 because that's one of the shows I did a review on with Special Week. So I'll look forward for it. But like I said, give the show a try. Don't sleep on the first episode yet of Other Side Picnic. Just give it follow the 3-episode rule. That's what I do. I follow the 3 or 5 episode rule of time to see where this leads to. But other than that, great start off. Not impressive, but it's also a good start off. So let's see how this works. So I look forward for next week's episode, and I hope you